Good morning, I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein, and back there is Chef Timon Balloo. And if I play my cards right, he's gonna do all the cooking and I'm gonna do all the tasting. It's some simple SoFlo summer servings and more. Here and now on SoFlo Taste. How you doing, Chef? I'm so excited. Welcome, Taste Buds. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein. Welcome to the Goya Kitchen at the Sub-Zero Wolf and Cove Showroom, Miami. Welcome to SoFlo Taste. And today I'm sharing this kitchen with a three-time James Beard nominated chef who's been named one of the 16 most influential Black chefs in the U.S. by the New York Times. Damn, Timon. Let's get cooking with my friend, Chef Timon Balloo. I call you Timon. Everybody calls you Timon. It doesn't matter, right?
It's whatever you want, Chef. You're always right. So whatever you say.
Tell me what you've been up to lately.
We've settled down in Fort Lauderdale. We opened a restaurant called the Catherine, named after my life partner, Marissa Catherine, which you know because we've been together since I was cooking for you many, many years ago.
So we all met at the Mandarin Oriental when I was the chef of a restaurant called Azul, where I met my husband and a lot of incredible people, including this guy. You weren't with me long enough because I wanted you longer, but man, watching you grow has been such an honor, honestly, as a chef.
Thank you.
You just have done such incredible things, and your food is always so good and so honest.
Thank you, thank you.
So,
I learned from the best because I did learn from you. You used to always say, cook from your heart, and you've taken me under your wing, and you're always a legendary mentor to many great chefs here in South Florida and all over the country.
okay, it's not about me.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's going to be crushed.
All right,
We're
what are you
going to cook
make?
good
I don't
food.
want to talk about me. What are you going to start with today?
Let's make a cocktail together since
Okay.
we're going to that time and also seeing you and friends. And you start off with a cocktail. You eat good food and you make good memories.
So what's it called, or does it really not have a name?
What we're going to do is make a nice summer watermelon cocktail.
I made this morning for my son. I made Zaki watermelon juice. So how do you make yours?
So we just take good old watermelon, clean out the rinds, dice it up, and throw it into a blender. Once we throw it into a blender,
Do you strain?
We do strain.
So do I.
We strain, and we will add back
Little by little.
Little by little.
Okay.
Until
So
it gets the
because
thickness.
this has a little bit of viscosity in it, I can tell.
We're gonna mix it with what I love, a little bit of tequila, a little bit of Cointreau. So think of this also like a margarita in a way, you know?
Okay, yeah, because you have the orange, right, in the
Yep.
Cointreau.
We're gonna put some Cointreau. We're gonna put some beautiful tequila. We're gonna do 2 ounces of beautiful tequila,
Okay.
2 ounces of Cointreau, and I will ask you to help,
You need a lime.
please.
How many? Just one?
Let's do 1 for now and see
Okay.
what we yield.
All right.
We're looking for about 2 ounces of lime juice.
Okay.
So you have the tequila, you have the Cointreau, you have the beautiful acid of the lime, and then you have the good old watermelon juice.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. We kind of keep this as like a go-to base recipe.
Is this always at the Catherine?
We always have a margarita at the Catherine just
But
because...
it changes
Yes.
flavors?
Right now we're doing citrus, so we have a beautiful grapefruit. Depending on how good this tastes after we try it, this may appear on the menu.
So where is
Ice.
Catherine located?
The Catherine is located on Broward Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, specifically 723 East Broward Boulevard. Very close to Las Olas. Even all the years working for you in Miami, I've always secretly lived in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, I knew that you lived.
And
That ain't no secret.
we're really excited just to see like the growth of Broward, the restaurants that are coming to the market. We're doing some beautiful rimming of the glass. So we have more lime juice here. So we're adding a spice called tahine. You can buy it at the grocery store. It just elevates and gives you a little bit more of a kick in your finished cocktail. And you could tell I don't work behind the bar because I probably should have put the ice first.
It doesn't matter.
David
I
would
always
yell at me for that.
apologize every time I make a cocktail here because it's so obvious that I'm not anywhere close to being a mixologist or a bartender.
But you can drink them though, no?
So I'm not a good drinker. By the way, I don't know if you know this. I get really lucky working here because can you believe all the equipment around us?
It's beautiful.
It's crazy,
I'm
right?
very jealous.
So that ice is from a new Sub-Zero ice machine that is quiet. You could hear a pin drop around it. It's just perfect, and the ice is perfect, and it's gorgeous.
Cubes are great.
And it's big, square. Yeah, it's so good. But everything Sub-Zero makes is just spot on. So it's great to have it around.
Awesome.
All right, you want to garnish with a
Yeah,
little?
no, you please get in there.
I don't want to ruin anything. This
There's
is all
nothing to ruin.
yours.
We're gonna drink and enjoy.
Good.
Good friends, good
You're the best.
libations, and you're good to go.
Thanks, babe. All right. Here is to a great show and a great friendship
Give
with
you
you.
a straw, green or
Oh.
pink?
I think I need the pink because I'm wearing a lot of green.
Okay.
All right. Salud.
Salud.
You're the best. All right, come right back because we've got more simple SoFlo summer servings from the Goya Kitchen, the Sub-Zero Wolf and Cove Showroom Miami. These appliances have been the refrigeration, cooking, and dishwashing specialists for more than 8 decades. The wonderful folks here can help you create a functional, flexible, and fabulous kitchen. This beautiful showroom is located at 3711 Northeast 2nd Avenue in Miami's Design District, or at subzero-wolf.com/Miami, or scan the QR code for more information. Come right back to SoFlo Taste and more from my guest, Chef Timon Balloo.
Stick around, things are just heating up here on SoFlo Taste. Now back to Chef Michelle and SoFlo Taste at the Goya Kitchen at the Sub-Zero Wolf and Cove Showroom, Miami.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. Chef Timon Balloo and I are giving you a menu to help you cool off for our SoFlo summer days. Actually, you're giving us the full menu, and I'm so excited.
No, we're doing it together.
I'm helping you with your menu, really.
It's inspired by you, always.
It's
Everything
not.
I cook is
You're
inspired.
so, you know what? I'm not even going to get into it. What are we making?
We're doing a simple burger. I can't think of summer without burgers. So
Me neither. It's
Start
my
off with a
favorite.
great cocktail. Let's get a burger going. One thing I did want to try to highlight, though, is sometimes not everyone has a patio. Someone doesn't want to fire up the grill. So this is an easy way to do a burger in the convenience of your own home kitchen, either with a grill pan or a saute pan.
Okay.
Finish it in the broiler.
that.
And you can still get all of the emotion of being at a summer barbecue with half the cleanup and half the mess, yeah? I like 2 patties.
Okay.
When you do 2 patties, you get more sear.
And
Griddle.
I feel like you taste more of the stuff
Yes.
that you put with it. All right, so your seasoning.
One thing I like to do, and I will say in all seriousness, I did learn from you, just how to continuously build flavor.
Okay.
You don't need to do anything too crazy, but you just have to think about the things that we affect our palate, right? Salt, acidity, sweet, bitter. So we do little things in my style of cooking that just continues to elevate the characteristics of the dish. So we're doing a mushroom style burger, but
Okay.
a secret trick we're doing is we're going to add a little bit of dehydrated mushroom powder.
Ooh.
And you can get
On
this
the actual burger meat?
on the actual burger meat. It allows you to put umami in the dish,
Yeah.
which chefs are always looking for. It elevates that meatiness characteristic.
So just a little
Yeah,
on both sides? Kind of
both
like
sides.
your seasoning. All right, so you're going to sear that, and at the same time, you're going to cook some mushrooms, right?
Yeah, you have a beautiful blend of
They are
shiitake, hashimeji, some oyster mushrooms.
Okay.
Add your mushrooms. And you always want to start cooking your mushrooms, I say sometimes what we call dry. Depending on how hot the pan was, I would have even added the mushrooms before the oil,
Right.
only to start allowing the mushroom to release some of its water.
You'll know when it's cooked, when it evaporates all its water. And also, you'll never get a good texture out of a mushroom if it doesn't release completely.
And it's really important to know when to apply your salt, because you do not want to do that too early, otherwise you will release too much moisture from the
moisture,
mushroom,
right.
and you will never get the color that you need. So we're going to apply our burgers on this beautiful cast
Oh,
iron
the cast
pan.
iron, yeah. We actually got this ground beef at Milam's. It's a beautiful 80-20, which is my favorite mix for a burger. Now, Milam's has a huge array of ground beef that you can choose from, or you can actually get formed burgers there. Much of what we use here is from one of the 6 Milam's markets, by the way, in SoFlo. Milam's Markets is a family-owned and operated. Did you know that? It's fully family-owned and operated.
That's beautiful, huh?
Full-service market. There's probably a few Milams in every market. I've seen them there myself. Their markets have been anchors in South Florida for more than 4 decades. The folks at Milam's want you to feel right at home as you shop their meat, seafood, produce, bakery, deli, and wine departments. Visit them at milandsmarkets.com. Milan's Market, SoFlo's family grocer since 1984. Experience the difference. Those look yummy. Are you putting these onions in there too?
So what we're gonna do is add a little bit of onion. Yep.
Okay.
We added some butter. We added a little bit of thyme.
Okay.
And since these onions are very, very thin, we added them right at the end, so they just kind of wilter slightly.
Okay.
But they still give you that like raw onion type of crunch.
So what do you want to do with this?
We're just going to put the brioche buns in the oven.
Just as is?
Yes, just as is.
Okay.
Different preferences, different times for different burgers. This burger, I really want you to taste the mouthfeel of the mushrooms, the onions, and just the beautiful double patties.
Okay.
So we just want a beautiful brioche or potato bun.
400, 325.
Let's do 325 and let it warm up.
Okay. I love that you've thought of like every texture, every flavor. Speaking of layering flavors, talk to me. What am I doing here?
We're going to create a beautiful little like base to glaze the burger.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is take a beautiful barbecue sauce. You can really use which one you like. We're going to add a little bit of soy sauce for salt, a little bit of honey for sweetness.
All right.
A little bit more of the mushroom powder.
Okay.
That's
no salt though, right? It doesn't need any
no,
because it has the soy.
The soy serves as your salt. And really, it's when you eat everything together, that's when it's combined there.
So don't go too crazy with mushroom powder. It's amazing, but you don't want to mask everything else. Obviously, this is Swiss cheese, right?
We're doing Swiss, but what I wanted to do is we cook the burgers.
You want to cook them first before the cheese?
Depending on the heat, they're going to take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes per side. We did a flip, and at this time is when you want to baste it with the sauce.
Okay, got it.
So again, just layers and layers and layers of building flavor. And this is, just going to add a little bit of depth of, like we said, umami. I'm always looking for sweet and salty in the dishes. We're going to flip, and I'll do it one more time. And again, beautiful. Thank you, Chef.
Of course.
And these burgers are cooking very nicely here.
Yeah, they look pretty near.
That I think that they will be finished here, that we could go ahead and baste one more. Oh, you did? Thank you.
Yeah.
I am not used to having a helper. That's so nice. You did that so quick.
Come on. All right, everyone. We are going to finish these burgers. The cheese is on top. You want to go in the oven?
I don't think we need to. I think we're good to go.
All right, come right back and we'll show you how this burger turns out, if there's any left.
Chef Michelle has more, so don't go away. SoFlo Taste is back in 2.
It's a Milam's Markets Minute. Here's Melinda Harper.
I am a huge cheese lover, and when I come to Milam's Markets, I am in heaven because they have one of the largest cheese selections. Tell us about your cheeses, Christy.
Well, that makes me super happy to hear that you're in heaven and with the cheese selection, because I am too. Something that's really popular right now is this one from Australia. It's marinated sheep and goat cheese. It's flying off the shelf. And then another thing is, of course, we have imported from Italy Parmesan cheeses. And if you haven't had real Italian Parmesan cheese, it is delicious. I mean, it just adds that sharpness to a dish. And then if you are building a cheese board or even trying to make an epic sandwich, you always need a really good jam or a cracker. So we have artisan crackers lining the shelves, as well as jams, and some local jams too have some representation. These are delicious. They add just some touch of fun.
Christy, cheese is my jam.
I love that.
So if you're a basic cheese lover like me,
Or if you're looking for something super specific because you know what you like,
come out to one of Milam's 6 locations in Miami-Dade. You will be floored by their selection. It's pretty amazing.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. All of my recipes are available on the SoFlo Show's webpage. Just scan this quick response code for the informative SoFlo Show's page with SoFlo Help and SoFlo Home Project there too. You'll also see this QRC on the ingredient list throughout today's taste. Now back to Chef Timon Balloo's recipe for some simple SoFlo summer servings. All right, let's take it away. This is gorgeous. Oh, can we?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I've been looking at it through the whole break. You wouldn't
It's
let me
really-
bite into it.
They won't let me bite into it.
It's going to be juicy, so be ready. Told you. Is it good?
Really good. Wow.
It's that mushroom batter. Told you.
No. All right. So dessert.
We're going to do a simple ice cream sandwich.
I love
Everything is kind of, again,
It's kind of an ice cream cake.
I guess. We're in a cake mold just to kind of help form it.
All right.
We took beautiful cookie crumbles.
So what cookie?
You know, whatever cookie you like, we actually used good old Oreos.
Okay.
We took off
Without the filling.
Without the filling. We took off the, you
But
know,
you can also get chocolate wafers.
you could do wafers, you could do vanilla cookie, you could do any type of,
Strawberry cookie.
listen, it's
Yeah.
your choice, you know?
Lemon. Lemon would be kind of nice. All right. You want the ice cream?
Please.
Okay. So you're making one thin layer, right?
One thin layer, we're basically going to make 2 layers of, you know, sandwich, a top and a bottom.
And you can use any ice cream you like,
Anyone you like.
but you have chosen.
Cookies and cream, because it's my
course.
favorite flavor.
Of course it is.
Why not have cookies and cream ice cream and then cookie crumb, outer layer,
I don't know. Why not?
and when you bite into it, you get more.
You are so funny. You're like a child.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
Listen,
that
we're
you haven't changed,
We're
you
really
know?
blessed to play with our food as our profession. I don't think we've ever grown up. I mean,
Well, I'm nicer, right?
oh yeah, well, of course. we chef.
I was never not nice. I was just tough, right?
You were very tough. You were very tough. You made us all stronger with your tough love. Anyone who worked for you
I'm not
can
like that
attest
anymore,
to that.
though. I'm really soft now.
So the one thing you want to do though is use all of this ice cream kind of like mortar, and use the back of your spoon and press it down. If you have a second
Very
cake
malleable,
pan,
right?
yeah, depending on how.
Well, right. If it's too hard, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, you want
Right.
it to.
You want it to be really cold, but not like just to the point where it's about to get a little melty, but it's still really cold.
Exactly. So this is like perfect. You see how I'm able to.
Yeah.
It almost looks like
it
a
also
Play-Doh
depends on
or
the ice
putty.
cream, though. Some ice creams are softer than others.
Very true. So we're gonna take more of this crumb. Top it.
This is fun.
It's fun. It's
So
quick.
simple.
And that's it. So you press it.
Okay.
You form this beautiful
Are we
layer.
doing another layer, or that's it?
No, just one
Okay.
layer. Just one
Okay.
layer. We have more just for
Got it. And then
for the crew.
And then that's it. We wrap it up.
That's it. I should have said that we line the loaf pan with plastic. That just helps us.
Do you put a little bit of because I love to put cooking spray on the bottom.
Nice.
And then put the plastic wrap so that it kind of is a little bit easier.
Till this
to...
day, I'm still learning from you. Look at
Oh my
this.
goodness gracious. We'll be right back. Enough. We're gonna put this in the freezer. We're gonna bring the one out that you've made and see what that's like. And it's gonna be interesting to see how Timon slices it up. So I'll see you in a minute. SoFlo Taste will return right after this. Welcome back to Cooking with my friend Timon. Balloo, he's making his delicious summer recipes. And here we are taking an ice cream sandwich. Well, not one, a few ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, what's great is if you make it in a loaf pan, then you basically have more than enough for your, if you're barbecuing with your friends or if you're just lounging around the house, you have some for leftovers. And so
Because
this
you have
is,
so much time to do that.
listen, once you do it and then it's just there, you get to forget it. So one thing that we did,
Should we go evenly?
yeah.
Ready? You go with that side, I'll go this side.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
It's because you sprayed it with that nonstick.
It helps. It just helps everything with the plastic. And
This
it
is-
doesn't touch the ice cream,
This has been freezing for at least 2 or 3 hours. Depends how hard how strong your freezer is. Mm-hmm. I cut it on the plastic so the crumbs don't get on the cutting
Oh,
board.
that's actually so smart. Look at you.
They make.
I would have totally flopped it out on the cutting board and made a mess.
You have to have a clean workstation, chef. Always a clean workstation. And then you have these beautiful,
Oh, that's beautiful.
little ice
Honey,
cream
you made an
sandwiches.
ice cream sandwich.
Oh, thank you, chef. After all the years of working for you, this is what I learned.
Congratulations. You passed the test,
You can
finally.
go out in the real world.
Maybe you can even open a restaurant now.
I used to always call her. I said, "Chef, I don't know if I'm ready to be a chef." She's like, "Can you make an ice cream sandwich? Then you're ready to be a chef."
So you all have to try the Catherine. It's
Please, we'd love to
beautiful.
see it.
It's intimate, but it's also fun. And you see him and his amazing wife. You want to talk a minute about your wife? Because I love that woman.
Thank you so much.
Just
We're
so
really
special.
lucky. If you know who she is, her name's Marissa. Catherine's her middle name. The story of the Catherine is that we actually met in West Broward in Fort Lauderdale as high school sweethearts. She convinced me to follow my dream, which was to become a chef. And since we followed that dream, it was just been so great, rewarding to us. We traveled the world, lived in multiple cities and countries, but always being connected to West Broward. So after many years, and also having restaurants in New York and Miami and Las Vegas, we came home and opened a small little neighborhood restaurant in Fort Lauderdale,
And
the
it's
city,
perfect.
bringing all the
absolutely
flavors we fell in love with around the world to the city where we fell in love. And that's the story of the Catherine.
Well, good luck. It's been a great run thus far.
Thank you. That's
I'm
right.
so proud of you. You have amazing nominations and awards and a great career to look on
Thank you,
now
Chef.
and before and in the future. I'm really happy for you, and I'm really humbled and amazed by your talent.
Thank you, Chef. It means the
always
world.
great.
It means the world.
Thanks,
Always trying to
Judy.
make you proud.
Thank you.
One plate at a time.
And it was fun having some help in the kitchen today. Well, actually, I was Chef Balloo's help in the kitchen today, and I had a great time. Thank you. Thank you all for joining us. I hope his recipes will help you out of the kitchen and to enjoy your summer soon. And again, thanks so much for joining me here on SoFlo Taste here in the Goya Kitchen. I'll see y'all next time. Mwah. Goodbye and good taste. Thanks, Tim. Damn, Timon.